Hi, I'm Sandy Oxford with Keller Williams Realty and the Tisello team, and I'm here today to talk to you about probably one of the biggest questions that a lot of my clients have asked me, and that is, should I go ahead and buy now or should I wait? A couple of things to consider, probably the two most important things, is first of all, how long do you think you are going to be in the home? If you plan to be there 1 to 2 years, chances of recovering your cost, and that would be your closing cost, and if you were selling, your real estate fees and repairs you might have to make to the home in order to sell it, then I would say no. Probably renting would be your best option at that point. In the past 7-8 years, we've seen our values increase 5 to 10%. It seems like we're moving into a more normal type of market, which would mean that the average growth could be 3%, or it could be 1%, or it could actually be nothing and kind of level off for a year or so. In that case, maybe buying would not be right for you. However, if you are going to be in the house for 3 to 5 years, then now is probably a really good time to buy. A second reason that I would bring up would be interest rates. The reason now is a good time is, I'm sure if you've read anything financial, you've probably seen where they are expecting rates to continue to escalate. Let's just say an average price of a $500,000 home. If it was a 4% rate, $500,000, then your payment would be somewhere around $2,400 a month. Say the market dropped 5%, so the house went down to $475, but interest rates went up. So at that point, your rate would be 5%. Then your payment would be, you would be looking at around $2,500 or $2,600 a month. So that's a couple $100 a month, $175, something like that, difference that you would be paying on your mortgage, even though the cost of the home initially was lower. That's something you would probably want to think about. The way things are right now, it's pretty stable. The price of homes are not necessarily going down. We are seeing a little more adjustment in terms of what people are willing to do, maybe giving you a little bit off the price, but not anything like $50,000. So is the market going to crash? I don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody has a crystal ball. We don't really predict that, but the best way to try to establish possibilities of things that could happen in the future is what has happened in the past. So the things that happened in the past were mostly financial issues, which had to do with bad loans and folks that were getting loans for more than they could actually afford. There were a lot of stated loans, things that went on that made it easy for anyone to walk into a bank and qualify for a loan. At this time, as you know, that's virtually impossible. They have put some laws in place which has really made things much more difficult in terms of obtaining a loan to begin with. So there's a lot that you have to go through in order to qualify. And as hard as that is, it really is for everyone's own good. That way you're not biting off more than you can chew. It's going to help stabilize the market so that if there is any kind of a drop, you can survive it. We learned our lesson, we hope, from the last market crash that happened. So if you're still on the fence, don't know what to do, go back to point number 1. Think about, do I want to buy now? Am I going to stay in the house for 3 to 5 years, or am I just going to stay for 1 to 2? That could be your deciding factor. Once you've made that decision, if you would like to have our help, we would love to help you. Feel free to give us a call, reach out to us on Facebook. Whatever you need, we're here for you. Thank you so much. Have a great day.